Hi, I'm Steve Jones with SQL Server Central and Redgate Software. I want to talk a little bit about SQL Prompt and history. So SQL Prompt has this great feature, right? Like if I were to come in here and say go, and then let's say alter role. Well, I don't have a role here, do I? I certainly don't. So let's create a role. Create role web app. Go, and I could run that. And then if I said alter role web app add member is what I do, and I'd say who's in here? Joe. Well, I don't even know who's there. I may not have any users in this database, which is fine. But you can see that I've got this query that I've written, and this is a part of SQL Prompt history, right? And so when I use SQL Prompt, there's all this different stuff that's available in here to let me look at how queries have changed or what's going on. And I think actually the history is right here. And so you see there's the history I did. And if I go backwards in here, I think I can see, oh, it's down here. Right here is the kind of versions of that history. Like this was where we started today. And then I altered some of these. Okay. And a lot of people ask, well, where's this stored? How is it kept? What do I do with it and all that stuff? So I'm going to close Management Studio here. We'll let this close. And then I'm going to go to my machine. And so in my local disk here, right, if I go to users and you can see Steve, and then I go to app data, local, Redgate, and the path is up here that I've gone through. There's SQL Prompt. And if I look at what's changed in here, SQLhistory.db is the file where we're keeping all that. So if I wanted this history on another machine, like on my laptop, right, or I got a new machine, I would just copy this file over. Now, this is a SQLite database. So there's a browser here. There's multiple ways. There's command lines. You can do that. But if I run that browser and I say open the database, you'll see I'm in Steve, app, data, local, Redgate, SQL Prompt. I can pick history. What I get are a bunch of tables, right? And if I were to go to query versions, let's say, and not that you ever care, but you know, there's these date saved things. If I were to come down here to the bottom, you'll see that there is that one. There's the alter role I tried, right? There's the create role. There's the alter role add member. So all this stuff is just stored in the database locally on your machine. And if you need to move it, then you just copy this file somewhere else. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what is happening with SQL history in the background. It's a fantastic feature. If you don't have SQL Prompt, you need it. Anyways, I'm Steve Jones for Redgate Software, and hopefully you've enjoyed this little tip.